Hi, my name is Adrienne Hood, and this is Communications 542. During my presentation on Focus on the Family, reactivating the family life. Joshua 24:15 gives us a charge, gives families a charge to serve the Lord. You do have a choice. But Joshua 24:15 stands on, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Family is one of God's greatest creations. And the churches are now facing a big problem as far as focusing on the family due to a couple of reasons. Family members have become very busy, children in activities, both parents being out of the home and working. And also, we have run into an increase in single-family households. In 2010, there was a report done, and statistics show that 66% of children ages 0 to 17 live with married parents, but that is down 77% from 1980. Due to this increase, there are more single-parent homes. Irregardless as to what the family dynamics are, the church does have a role in bringing families back together again. And some of the roles that the church could take is to provide teaching on family responsibility according to God's Word. God is very clear about the order in which He wants the family to be ran. And the church can help families get to that point by instilling the teachings. They can be more family oriented and also provide family mentors and counseling as well, and provide family activities for the families to do in order to help with the uniting of the families. The parents also have a role in bringing the family unity back to the place in which God intended it. One of the responsibilities for parents is to introduce their children to God and reinforce the biblical teachings that they are receiving at church. The parents are also responsible for prayer and study time, and in that study time and prayer time, just eliminating electronics and any outside distractions that are taking place now within the family. They also we have to get parents to a point where they set rules and regulations and be consistent in those rules and regulations. Also, parents are responsible for creating a family atmosphere where the children feel safe in their home environment. And part of that safety net is having children feel safe in their homes, being able to express the way that they feel, being comfortable enough to come and talk to their parents about anything. The children's responsibilities are to obey their parents. Ephesians 6:13, 1 through 3 is very specific in the directions that they give to children as far as respecting and honoring their parents. It is also one of the commands that God gives. Actually, it's the first command that God gives with a promise. It's for children to be respectful of their parents, that their days will be long. And it is important for the children to know that they can come and talk to their parents about difficult situations, and even have someone within the church that they can also go to and talk to if they can't, if they don't feel that comfortableness in speaking with their parents. Bringing all of this together as a church, providing the atmosphere will get the ball rolling for each family, providing different activities at church, team activities that will help the families on team building, different games to help them with teamwork and communication. Will all be beneficial for the family. In the home, everyone has a responsibility to bringing this all together. Romans 12:2 says that we are one body. We are many members, but we are all one body, meaning that we all have to do our part in order for things to function the way that they are supposed to. And one of the other important things is for the family to deal with each other in love, irregardless as to what the situation is. Parents showing their children love through the difficult times, and also the children learning to love the parents through difficult times, and each understanding that both stages are can be difficult for one another. It is possible to bring families back to the focus of the church, and we can do this by implementing different various approaches and activities, having family fun night, family movie night, small group is becoming pretty familiar right now, and it helps with all the team building exercises and just bringing the family back together. One of the bigger things is being committed. Everyone being committed to what needs to take place, understanding their role, and making those things happen. For the church, it is our job to reinforce the biblical teachings, continuously planting those seeds for the family, setting the example, living the example, and again, with the mentoring, finding older parents who have been through what younger parents are going to go through, and possibly parent them up, having counseling available at the church for those who are in need of that as well. And last but certainly not least, is trusting, praying, and believing in God. That is where our foundation starts. So it is very important for us to have that establishment from the beginning. We need to be feeding that and making sure that people get that into their heart and into their spirit. And in closing, I leave you with Proverbs 3:5-6, and it tells us to trust in the Lord with all our heart, lean not on our own understanding. In all our ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct our paths. So in doing that, we are giving the family back to God and trusting that He is going to show us what we need. He will show us what programs are going to be beneficial for us in helping families get back to being the main focus, and take away some of the busyness that has taken the place of that quality time that families so desperately need. Again, my name is Adrienne Hood. This is Communications 542. I thank you for your time. God bless you.